By day, Eddy Jones is the soft-spoken, hard-working, well-liked custodian at Benton High School. But by night, a rock star emerges. Eddy Jones is the drummer and one of the singers for the classic rock band Head East. The St. Joseph native has been with the band 9 years and has traveled around the United States performing for huge crowds and opening for bands like Heart. Jones loves to encourage the students he interacts with at Benton to pursue something they love to do.
I really have a passion for when I see somebody diving in and really on fire for what they're doing and what they love. It just kind of makes me, gets me all pumped up, makes me want to go, yes. And at the same time, if you see a kid going the wrong direction and making bad decisions, I lived both ends of the spectrum when I grew up. I made bad decisions that I had to recover from. I made good decisions that are the reason I get to do what I get to do today. So you kind of just, you fall in love with that, with the kids.
And even though he has admitted to being starstruck and in awe of the times when he's on stage and performing in front of thousands of people, Jones has learned to take those moments in stride.
First summer out on the road, we did 14 cities, 14 different days in a row on a tour bus, and we opened up for Heart in front of 100,000 people, and you're just kind of going, you're just kind of taken by it, and now I've learned that everybody, it's just a business just like anything else anybody does. It's I get people asking me, oh, you got to hang out with this person or that person. They're just people.
It's an industry that's also allowed Jones to give back to communities in need. Recently, Jones and the band returned from Rock to the Rescue, which raised more than $300,000 for Illinois tornado victims.
And then you got Ted Nugent, REO, Styx, Richard Marx, and Larry the Cable Guy, he's fun. But everybody was there. There was no, if anybody did have an ego, they checked them at the door. Everybody was there for the same, and you could feel it. Everybody was there for the same cause. You get so much. And then so to be able to jump in and give back I think is very important.
Jones counts among his achievements being inducted into the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He admits when students find out about his colorful background, it tends to change the way they view him.
It changes the way they look at you a little bit. Maybe I'm not such a nerdy old guy. Just tell him not to mark up my floors and do things. Maybe it's like, okay, he's just another person, and he's cooler than what we thought maybe he was.
It's not just the students who are starstruck. Even fellow colleagues have had their moments.
I almost fell over. I remember listening to that music that now, my husband is even like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get to meet him. And so he's a pretty big celebrity in my mind, but I think it's really cool that the kids can see that and know his history, and he shares it willingly. He played in the talent show, and it just was awesome.
Whether he's cleaning floors, donating his time to a rock camp giving lessons, or touring with the band in front of thousands, this Benton High School custodian remains grounded and thankful for the opportunities he's been given and looks forward to those magical times on stage.
When the lights go down and the intro music starts playing and the crowd starts going, that one moment before you actually walk on stage and sit down behind the set, or even before I get ready to click off, I get to start the whole thing. Drummers get to click off the first, the thing. To me, that's a huge rush.
Mr. Eddy Jones back there.
For the St. Joseph School District, I'm Joey Austin.